What's going on, everybody? C4 here. And mother of God, what an end to that game as the Philadelphia Eagles go on and beat the New York Giants 27-24 on a Jake Elliott 61-yard field goal. Now, first of all, that kind of makes up for the 28-yard miss he had against the Chiefs that could have maybe turned the tide of that game. But we're focused on this game, and the Eagles played bad. There is no, like, if you followed me on Twitter, man, I was having enough of this game. They win this game, yes. They come back in dramatic fashion, yes. But Doug Peterson did way more damage than he did good this game. You saw with the Giants. McAdoo out-coached Doug Peterson for the majority of that game. McAdoo had his deficiencies on offense. He was able to work around that, come up with a creative game plan to move the ball on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles, on the other hand, same old, same old. Couldn't put the team away. There is no way. The big telling factor from last week's loss against the Kansas City Chiefs is that we dominated in the first half, and we still went in at halftime down 6-3. We only put up 3 points of offense. This week, first half, absolutely dominate the Giants, and we go into halftime 7-0. That is completely unacceptable. A lack of execution. I don't know what it is. Carson Wentz is playing fine. Just the play calling. They're going horizontal and not vertical. They're doing the screen passes. They're running when they should pass. They're passing when they should run. You take out LeGarrette Blount, who's incredibly hot, for, Corey Clement. Corey Clement, sure, had a nice touchdown run, but there's other points in the game where he had trouble bobbling the snap, and where a guy like LeGarrette Blount, who's not only feeling it, he's on fire, but he has the veteran presence and the vision, that a rookie back just won't have. It just seemed like, personally, everything outside of Doug Peterson, I was happy. I was happy. They made the change in the offensive line. They put Wisniewski in. Seemed to get better protection there. I don't know why. Chance Warmack was in over Wiz. I don't necessarily know why. Well, we'll do the grades. We're going to do the grades here. So looking at offense, Carson Wentz passing 21-31, 176 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. So the 31 passing attempts getting a little high up there, but considering the sheer amount of snaps that we had and how much we did run the ball, Wentz had a good game. There was really nothing bad that he did. He probably had one bad miss on LeGarrette Blount that he could have thrown it to him for a touchdown. But, you know what? For how many times Carson Wentz has kind of bailed this offense out, we'll give him that one. It would have been ideal if he would have hit that. But I'd still give Carson Wentz on this day like a B-. Not a bad grade, not a spectacular grade. Did enough for this team to win. As far as run the ball, 12 touches, 71 yards for Wendell Smallwood. 12 touches, 67 yards, and a touchdown for Blount. Wentz had 22 yards. Corey Clement had 22 yards and a touchdown. Sproles had 11 yards before he got hurt. Has a wrist injury, so hopefully he's not out for too long. Run game finally looked good, man. I'm giving the run game B+, A-, somewhere like that. I think they did acceptable, and that is definitely the kind of balance that we need to maintain as long as the season keeps going. Not bad. As far as receiving, Alshon Jeffrey, 4 catches, 56 yards. Zach Ertz, 8 catches, 55 yards, a touchdown, and a really, really bad fumble. Torrey Smith, 4 catches, 29 yards. Aguilar at 20 yards. Receivers, they did their job. I thought that Alshon, if you followed me on Twitter, I turned the game off when it was 21-21. More so, it was it's my mother's birthday, so we're having like a special dinner and stuff. But I wasn't able to come back on just as it was 24-24, and they're kicking the field goal. So that little one bit of time in the game I missed. So I don't know how Philadelphia got down the field to score their touchdown. I thought it was a penalty on Alshon. I don't necessarily know. I just saw that on Twitter. But overall, for our wide receivers, give them a C+. Kicking, A+. You make a 61-yarder to win the game, you're getting an A+ every single time. As far as defense is concerned, we were banged up, man. I completely understand that. But Brandon Graham was on the field. Vinny Curry was on the field. Timmy Jernigan was on the field. Derek Barnett was on the field. And against this horrific offensive line, you weren't disrupting any of the plays. I know Eli Manning was throwing plenty of checkdowns, plenty of quick passes, but still, this is for how good our defensive line is and how bad their offensive line is. The fact that we could not get any pressure whatsoever, all out blitz up the middle so that he has to second guess himself and can't throw the quick slant. Credit to the Giants where it's due. That was clearly the game plan, and they executed it very, very well. But still, for the fact that everyone was heralding our front seven, our front four, even that, just to get pressure with the front four guys, and they didn't get a single sack that entire game was very, very disappointing. Jalen Mills did relatively well. There's nothing you can do on that Odell touchdown. That was pretty ridiculous. Rasul Douglas looked good for the most part, was just body bagging Brandon Marshall, and I guess when the game's done and you look at it as a whole, he got more Brandon Marshall than Brandon Marshall did of him. He had a very good interception. I'm really liking what I'm seeing of Rasul Douglas. You're getting the bumps and scratches that you get from a rookie corner, but he's doing much more good than bad. And anytime you get that out of a rookie corner, especially one that, what was he, third-round pick? That is tremendous value. Robinson had a nice interception. Overall, the defense, you can see they got tired. You can see they struggled to get pressure. I'm going to give the defense C+. They hanged in there. That's pretty much all you can give them. Where I expected them to dominate and take over this game. The fact that we're walking out of here with the victory, but our defense was just able to hang in there. Even with the injuries, you know, everyone is heralding our defensive line depth. We have tremendous D-line depth. So why still weren't they getting pressure, you know? But... you know, well, I guess we'll throw it up with the mix of injuries and the good game plan from the Giants. We'll just give them a C+. But overall, man, what a game, what a victory. We needed to win that game. My opinion on Doug Peterson does not change. Right now, he's on my hot seat. For the longest time, I've been like, you know what, Doug's doing all right. We can't be too critical. Even with, like, last year, the fourth down calls, going for it on fourth down and stuff. The bad play call. I was like, you know what? He's still got 7-9 with the young rookie QB. This year, however, you're still seeing it. That going for it on fourth down on the 50-yard line was maybe the worst play call I've seen with how badly we just needed to win this game in front of our fans, home opener. That's like right up there with any of the worst calls Chip Kelly had in any moment. You know what I'm saying? That was a terrible play call. He's still calling these screen passes that do not work whatsoever. Bad clock management. You know, him and I guess you could put Deuce Staley. I really don't agree with how they're rotating the running backs lately. Doug's on the hot seat, but all in all, very happy the Philadelphia Eagles won. Obviously, big-time division win. We moved to 2-0 within the NFC East, so that is absolutely dope. So aside from Doug Peterson, smash that like button if you're hype and pumped that the Philadelphia Eagles were able to win this game. Next week we have the Chargers, which, you know, that's definitely a winnable game. That's all I'm going to say on that one, but that's for another video. Thank you guys for watching. This first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section below with your thoughts on the game. Until next time, C4 saying peace out.